Tigers struck out the side in the 7th inning, so 5 strikeouts on the day for Tigers pitchers. They take a 3-0 lead to the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's another thing we missed last year. The 7th inning stretch.
That's right.
People on their feet singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"
Right.
on a snowy, cool day in downtown. It's all right, cold. It's not just cool. It's cold. Tigers with a 3-0 lead, and hey, Shane Bieber finished strong with the Tigers until the 6th inning. He did not have a 1-2-3 inning. They had some good at-bats. They drew 3 walks against him, which is the most of the last year. And for all those strikeouts that he racked up, Jim, really, the Tigers, because of the at-bats they had early, this is a good day for them against the ace of the American League.
No question about it. I thought the approach was terrific. Like you said, he struck out 12, but my goodness, that's Shane Beamer. But they have big at-bats when they needed to have the right at-bats.
Brian Shaw, who was heavily used and a terrific piece in this bullpen for the Indians through 2017, went to Colorado. And if you haven't heard of him in a few years, that's the reason why. He went to Colorado.
Why?
1 year with Seattle and now back with the Indians. Takes over on the mound. Top of the order, Grossman, Candelario, Castro. 3 switch hitters at the top of the order. First pitch misses off the plate inside a 93-mile-an-hour fastball.
Pitching change brought to you by Experience, a powerful, secure Wi-Fi connection for all your devices. Xfinity XFi. Can your internet do that?
Remember about Brian Shaw? It's cutters,
Cutters, sliders,
and then a few more cutters. And if you're wondering what he's going to throw, cutter.
That's right. And the change up once in a while, but really, cutter, slider is just here his pitches.
In his years with the Indians, 8 out of every 10 pitches was a cutter with a 2-0. Strike on the inside corner. Scoreboard goes up with slider, but that's a hard fastball. It's basically, I mean, it's hard aggressive hitters. Ramos has worked his way to kind of an average walk rate. Reyes, an aggressive hitter, and Jones, an aggressive hitter. Yes. So those are the kinds of things to look for from those guys who don't draw a lot of walks. Do they have better at-bats? The 0-2 is up and away. As A.J. Hinch said, it's not about going up thinking I'm going to draw a walk. Just be better disciplined in the strike zone.
Number 1, name of the game.
3-0 Tigers are in the bottom of the 7th inning. A Miguel Cabrera opposite field home run through a driving snowstorm gave the Tigers the early lead. Candelario swings and misses. Did he get a piece of it? Yes, he did to stay alive. Breaking ball down from Brian Shaw, and he just got a piece of it. The Castro's waiting on deck. Grossman has reached 3 times with walks.
So what are you saying here?
I think the consultation will be, did he get a piece of it on the swing and miss? A.J. Hinch is out.
Foul tipping with the catcher's glove.
And the consultation is he's out. So he either swung and foul tipped it to the glove or swung and missed. And Perez caught that
Like
ball.
he might have foul tipped it, yeah.
So a strikeout of Candelario. Man on, a man out, 7th inning, 3-0 Tigers, heading into the heart of the order. This is going to be your top 4 most days. Grossman, Candelario, Castro, Cabrera. Fastball up, the other point of emphasis. Obviously, cutting the strikeouts, bumping the walk rate, but also, Jim, Tigers have to be better against right-handed pitching. They've just been buried by right-handers in recent years. They've got some guys who can deal with the switch hitters and righties who can hit righties. Ground ball wide to third, scooped up by Ramirez. He'll flip down to second for 1. That's all they'll get. It's a good play by Ramirez, ranging far to his left to flip down to Hernandez for the force on Robbie Grossman. Simple put out 5-4, forces Grossman at second.
I tell you, it's so much fun to watch him swing the bat. You just have a good feeling when he swings the bat. Like you said, heck of a play by Ramirez.
Yeah.
That ball almost got into left field. A short, quick stroke will work. You kids that are listening will remember that. Short stroke.
It's not always about exit velocity off the bat when you have the ability to maneuver a ball around the infield and put it in a certain spot and hit line drives. Miguel Cabrera takes the cutter, strike, outside corner.
Yes. If you're a hitter, man, I tell you, it's cutter, and then there's more cutters.
it's on a cold day, you really are surprised when somebody still has their velocity.
Well, that's right.
Jose Cisneros certainly did.
He was impressive.
Norris 90-91. He's up to 93-94 in spring training. Hernandez takes a pitch low, but again, the development, Jim, of that changeup in the last couple of years has been so big for Norris. He built on that strong finish to 2019 with really an outstanding year last year. Low walks, high strikeouts, fly ball, center field. This one's deep, and this ball's trouble. On the run, Jacoby Jones, and he'll reach out and make a fine running catch onto the warning track in deepest left center field. Bangs into the fence and hangs on. Man, did he get a jump on that drive off the bat of Hernandez, who was carried a healthy 390 to left center.
That's what Jacoby can do. The quickness of his seeing the ball, reading the ball off the bat, even in weather like today, and he made it look easy.
Didn't he?
He outran the ball. But that's Jacoby Jones. He loves the opportunity, loves the chances to make plays like that. That's all good defense.
Running catch. One out, Jose Ramirez batting. Changeup misses a little bit low, ball one. Jacoby Jones, as we know, the defensive numbers have kind of been uneven in the last 3 years, up and down. The Tigers believe that he can be a premium defensive center fielder. Changeup away, 2-0 on Ramirez. With just a little more work, Jim, on that whole pre-pitch preparation that A.J. Hinch has talked about a lot. The whole thinking about where you're going to position this guy, but also watching the game in front of you and your actions as the pitch is being delivered. Change up away, 3 straight to Ramirez, 3-0. And he got because he does not, in general, get good jumps.
Well, that's true. When he outruns the ball.
He got a great jump, I thought, on that one.
Right. When he reads the ball, he's going to hunt him down.
The 3-0 away. Didn't look really interested in throwing Jose Ramirez a strike, a 4-pitch walk in a 3-0 game here in the 8th inning. The whole emphasis in George Lombard's defensive positioning system and the work that he's doing with these outfielders, the whole philosophy is give yourself a chance to make an above-average play. And the Tigers' outfield defense has been spotty in recent years. And in this ballpark, with all the acreage, 3rd largest outfield in baseball, there is a premium on good outfield defense. And I think we're going to see a much improved outfield defense this year.
I don't think there's any question.
Rosario at the plate, lefty on lefty, first pitch, fastball strike. Tiger bullpen busy. Whoever is the closer, and it looks like, is that Soto? Has to be. No, it's Holland up in the bullpen. Whoever is going to work the 9th inning will have to be able to get outs in the 8th. Swing and a miss. Not all the time.
No, that's right.
But sometimes. In these early games, A.J. Hinch has made it clear he wants to make sure he gets his guys into games early on this year. So is Holland warming up just to be ready to face a lefty? Or is he getting ready to perhaps get the last out in this inning and work the 9th? He was terrific in spring. 0-2 line drive, base hit over second base. Right over the head of the scope. Reyes up with the ball, gets it in quickly, cut off by Castro. Heck of a pick on an in-between hop. Rosario on an 0-2 line drive single, and for the first time since early in the game, the Cleveland Indians have a couple of men on and bring the potential tying run to the plate. That's 2 hard-hit balls off Norris in this inning.
Not a good pitch. Heading a count like that, not a good pitch at all.
Well, brings up Franmil Reyes. This is where A.J. Hinch really likes the changeup of Norris to a guy that generally don't want to pound inside. Big batter for Daniel Norris to get. Reyes is 0 for 2 with a walk today, has not hit a ball hard. Until this inning, there had been really, against Matthew Boyd, 1 hard hit ball.
That's all.
Just 1 hard hit ball. The other 2 hits are a soft line drive and an infield single. None of the outs were hard hit balls.
Not at all.
2 hard hit balls in this inning. The first pitch to Reyes in the dirt. Starts him off with a changeup. Reyes can work an at bat and draw a walk. Again, there's plenty of swing and miss in that bat. I would say the changeup's off just a little bit today, Jim.
Absolutely is. It's pulling off the ball. You can tell it seems not charging right off the slab towards the catcher.
2 on, 1 out, 8th inning, 3-0 Tigers. Trying to get 20-21 off on a terrific start with a win over the Indians. The 1-0. Fastball, perfect spot. Down and away. I think that's where he's really improved, Jim. So often, as he was trying to get back to where he wanted to be, we'd see him kind of gear up and throw that fastball and go high and away to a righty.
Right.
Seems like he's really zeroed in on being able to locate that four-seam fastball.
That's all about drive off the slab and staying through towards the hitter, not pulling off the ball.
Scope keeping an eye on Ramirez at second. It's Rosario at first. Swinging a ground ball softly to short. Charging Castro to Scope to Cabrera. Scoops it out of the dirt. Inning ending 6-4-3. Double play. Changeup gets the ground ball. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Terrific job by Daniel Norris. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning in Detroit on opening day. Tigers with a 3-0 lead. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
There's a new player in town, and it's Sarah Whalen Chevrolet. Sarah Whalen's winning team believes customer satisfaction is #1. Not only are the deals a home run, but they have 400 courtesy vehicles available for your convenience while you're having service in their state-of-the-art service facility. See why Sarah Whalen is the #1 volume Chevy dealer in the USA 4 years in a row. Sarah Whalen Chevrolet, 17 half mile in Van Dyke and Sterling Heights. Visit sarahwhalen.com. Find new roads.
It's time. Time to propel your learning forward and achieve what you've worked so hard for. Turn hands-on experiences, empower your dreams, and create connections that define you. Time to move forward in spite of the past. It's time. And we're ready. Are you? Reclaim your future at open.edu/support.
Yeah, you don't need protein.
It's a whole new ballgame at your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers with the Chevy
Sugar.
Equinox is the perfect SUV. Its eye-catching style is versatile and spacious. Its safety features surround you with security. Plus, with available 4G LTE Wi-Fi, Chevy Equinox keeps you connected wherever you go. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Got a pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call Rose at 800-966-ROSE or go to rosepestsolutions.com.
I love you, though.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority. The Detroit Tigers may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Detroit Tigers. Bottom of the 8th inning. Terrific job by Daniel Norris.
Sir.
Double play on the come with that changeup, even
Yes,
though
he
it wasn't
did.
probably where he wanted it to be. Got the double play. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. James Karinchak is on the mound for the Cleveland Indians. 3-0 Tigers on top. Wild thing coming out of the bullpen for the Indians. He's embraced that role. He's electric. Fastball low and away, strike one.
Well, he's a two-pitch pitcher, 96, maybe 97 with the fastball, 51%. He throws a curveball also, about 49%. He gets 83 on that.
Debuted in 2019. And there was a big piece last year. Remember,
Yes, sir.
Brad Hand was the closer. Strike on the outside corner. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Scope. Zara Ramos will follow. Karinchak works on the first base side of the rubber from the stretch. Holds the glove below the belt when he sets. Comes right over the top. The 0-2 fastball high and away.
Pitching change brought to you by Xfinity. Experience a powerful and secure Wi-Fi connection for all your devices. Xfinity XFi. Can your internet do that?
Scope waiting on a 1-2 on the way. Swinging a foul out of play. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Tigers. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cleveland Indians. Pitching has dominated. The Tigers had some really good at-bats against Shane Bieber for all of his strikeouts, and he struck out 12. They
Yeah.
had 3 base runners on walks, plus the 5 hits. Scope waiting on a 1-2. On the way, swinging a foul. He's battling. It's a good fastball, down and away.
Well, you can guess. When you're a two-pitch pitcher, it's easy to guess. But we saw him by the bullpen a lot last year. Just fire that fastball.
Gregory Soto getting loose for the Tigers in that Tiger bullpen, so he gets the first 9th inning with a lead. I thought they might ease him into that role, but he's getting the opener. Curveball low and away. 8th inning brought to you by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Put it in D. See why Chevy drives the Motor City. We've seen some good at-bats from Jonathan Scope. He's going to see at least 7 pitches in this trip to the plate. Waiting on a 2-2. The pitch. Curveball got him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
That's just right over the top. Big bender. There's just not much you can do with that after you saw 95, 96.
That's called a yellow hammer, folks, as you know.
Let's pause for station identification. This is the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station.
James Karinchak averaged 2 strikeouts an inning
Not bad.
in his first full year in the major leagues last year in 27 innings. Nomar Mazara takes a fastball off the plate inside. Upright stance, knees slightly flexed, open, kind of dives into the plate. It's a high fly ball, center field, medium depth, coming in to make the catch. Gamble for out number 2 here in the 8th inning. Let's check some scores. On the 1-800 Call Sam Studios, brought to you by Meijer, the official grocery retailer of the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. Lots of action on opening day. Minnesota with a 3-1 lead in Milwaukee. That game is in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees in Toronto are through 8. They're now in the bottom of the 8th inning. Make it a 2-2 game in New York. Toronto's opening the season by playing their first 3 homestands, we understand, in Dunedin. It was going to be the first 2, but now they said 3. Ramos at the plate, check swing on a fastball low and away. Peeled down to first. Lance Barksdale says ball 1.
That's a ballpark where the ball can fly.
And there's always a wind
Yes,
blowing in
right.
out, but the prevailing wind, even when it's blowing across right to left, is still the ball flies.
Yes, yes.
Pitch a little bit low. 2-0 on Ramos, who's 0 for 3, and just glad to see somebody other than Shane Bieber, who just fed him a steady diet of breaking balls, sliders and cutters especially, knuckle curve occasionally. Struck out all 3 times. Not that Karinchak is any picnic to face. Just somebody other than Bieber. It's a good hitter right here. Had an off year last year. Wilson Ramos is going to add a lot. Now, don't expect a lot of power. Jim and I were talking before the game. When you see a guy with a high ground ball rate,
Right.
half the ball's put in play on the ground, you're not going to hit a ton of home runs. But he provides, I think, a lot at the
Threat.
plate.
There's a threat there,
There's a
yes.
threat. Pitch a little bit high. 3-0 on Wilson Ramos. He's slowly bumped that walk rate up in recent years. He's hit as many as 22 home runs. This is a 274 career hitter with solid extra base power. Upright stance, holds the bat upright, hands extended away from the right shoulder, and then cocks the bat over that shoulder as the pitch comes in. Fastball low and outside.
Interesting.
Missed by just a couple of inches. A walk to Ramos.
Don't forget now, tickets are on sale for our April home games. They're on sale right now. Select seats starting at $10. Visit Tigers.com/tickets for all your ticket information. Some interesting, be an interesting homestand.
Can't say enough. You can buy tickets for this weekend, and it's going to be 60s Saturday, Sunday, 70s by Monday. 3 more day games, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday against the Twins. Victor Reyes at the plate. He takes a strike. A couple of other scores. Cubs at home now trail 3-2. That game's in the top of the fourth inning. Brian Hayes, remember that name. Top prospect for Pittsburgh. Had a great debut last year. Hit a home run in that game for Pittsburgh. He's dynamite defensively, too. We got a chance to see him a little bit this spring. Just remember that name. Son of the former Major Leaguer Charlie Hayes.
Yes.
Home run today in Chicago. Brian Hayes, what a player. Reyes today is 0 for 3, but on one of his first at-bats, he struck out and reached on a wild pitch and then scored a run. Swing and a miss. Fastball by him.
Yeah, it always seems like he does something in the game.
Yeah.
He really does.
I think that's the... I tell myself, Jim, to remember, think about the things he does well. I always talk about it's a low walk rate, and there's not a lot of power. But you know what? Managers love this guy for a reason.
He does things.
The 1-2 is swinging a line drive to left field, sinking and coming in and making a sliding backhanded grab as Rosario. That's a good play. Line drive stroke for Victor Reyes. But this line drive ends up in the glove of Rosario. We head to the ninth on opening day. Tigers holding on to the 3-0 lead. It's been this way since the second on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
These past few months, we've all learned a few new things, like how to frame the kids out of a meeting, or how to go grocery shopping without going anywhere. We've learned just how important technology can be, but we've also learned what's most important: people. At Comerica Bank, we bring it all together. Apps to help you bank safely, people to help you bank confidently. That's full-service banking. Experience full-service banking at Comerica Bank and raise your expectations of what a bank can be. Member FDIC Equal Opportunity Lender. Right now, businesses need more than encouraging words of support or hashtags of solidarity. Hope won't solve our economic challenges. Right now, businesses need business. And that's what Comerica Bank is here to do. We're providing millions of resources to help drive business back to our communities. To find out how Comerica Bank can help your local business, visit comerica.com/business. Member FDIC Equal Opportunity Lender.
For over 60 years, Little Caesars has believed every family has the right to pizza night. So we invite you to create your favorite pizza online at littlecaesars.com. Your pizza will be cooked at 475 degrees. It will never be touched after, and it's available to you through our no-contact pizza portal or delivery at Little Caesars.
Pizza. Delivery available from participating locations only. Delivery fees apply, plus tax.
Join Planet Fitness for $10 a month. Get free fitness training and tons of equipment. Come in for a free tour or join online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone. See club for details.
Inning brought to you by Comerica Bank. To raise your expectations what a bank can be when it's time, go to Comerica. Ninth inning, 3-0 lead, and how about this? Gregory Soto wants to be the Tigers closer. So, he had a great spring. He gets the first ninth inning with the Tigers on top.
Well, he's a two-pitch pitcher. It's a magnificent fastball. I tell you what, that's all he has to do is pound the strike zone. Understand in the spring, Dan, that's really what he did. It made him so good. That pitcher was so good. The slider, very hard. But he can touch 100 miles an hour with that fastball. And if he gets it over the plate, it's very difficult to catch up to.
There were a lot of improvements last year. A lot of strike throwing early. And then the walks piled up as you got into the higher leverage roles, the protecting lead role in the 8th and 9th. So that's what the Tigers are looking for. The ability to continue what he did in the spring, pound the strike zone.
That's right.
Rosario at the plate. He takes a 1-0 fastball for a strike. This is Ahmed Rosario.
Pitching change, experience a powerful, secure Wi-Fi connection for all your devices. Xfinity X5. Can your internet do that, Dan?
Slider low and away. It's a hard slider.
It is big
Upper
league
80s,
stuff.
90s sometimes. Naylor at the plate. They had Rosario up on the screen, but that was from last inning, apparently. This is Josh Naylor at the plate, swinging a soft ground ball. Lone infield on the left side as Candelario fields on the grass. Flips over to Castro's now in at first on a 2-1 Naylor bounces out, and that's the thing, isn't it, Jim, with Gregory Soto? He can fall behind as long as he throws enough strikes, but when he doesn't fall behind, he's got the stuff to induce weak contact.
Yes, he does. You know, as a hitter, you're going to get hard stuff. And then you have to shorten up your stroke and just try to put the ball in play. But the stuff is so electric when it's right.
6, 7, 8 hitters here in the ninth inning. 3-0 Tigers on opening day 2021. Bases empty, 1 out. Now Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate. Pinch hitting for Jake Bauers in this situation. First pitch, fastball, middle of the plate, 98. Strike one. Jim, he was so efficient in the spring. I mean, pitches, how many times have we seen this? Not many. Where, I mean, it's 8 pitches, 13 pitches. Oh boy, fastball in the dirt and it hit him. Or did it? Did he get out of the way?
Got out of the way.
Somehow
Got knocked it down. Catcher did a good job knocking it down.
Slider down and in. 1 ball, 1
You don't
strike.
want to get hit today.
To see those efficient innings, and that's why he's probably getting this first opportunity to close out a game. The 1-1. Fastball sizzles up and away at 97 miles an hour.
The thing that he will do occasionally is open up like he did there. In other words, open up with that lead shoulder. The ball would normally go high and away, and that's what happened there.
Parts of 4 seasons for Ahmed Rosario with the Mets, a regular the last 3 years. A really nice year offensively in 2019. Kind of a lot of give-backs last year. Ground ball softened to third. Charging Candelario throws across the diamond. Couldn't get enough on the throw, and that's a pretty speedy runner. He beat the throw by half a step. Soft little ground ball. Even if Candelario got, I think, a better grip on that ball, he just couldn't get a lot on the throw. I still think Rosario beats it out.
Yeah, his speed is so good. He smelled an infield base hit. Big swing. You have a big swing like that, it's tough to charge the ball. He did everything right, except bounce the ball. I think he wouldn't have got him anyway.
Castro now in at first for Miguel defensively. Roberto Perez steps to the plate for the Indians. Soft, so just made too good a pitch. Softly hit ground ball to third base for the infield hit for Rosario. Runs well. Not really a base stealing threat. He had been in past years, not that he'd be stealing here anyway. But this is where you want to go after these hitters, the bottom part of the order, especially Perez. He has struggled mightily offensively. First pitch, 99. Inner half of the plate, strike one.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
It's called a big league heater there, folks.
Big improvement for Soto last year. He's always had the power arm, but he didn't always know how to use it. The strikes, the swings, and misses went up a ton last year. Fastball backs Perez away.
That's
2
right.
walks and a called third strike his last time up 0 for 1 for Roberto Perez.
You're a hitter facing Soto. You're thinking about one thing. Shorten up your stroke and make it quicker.
Walk rate of 5 per 9, and the strikeout rate jumping from 7 to 11 last year. The 1-1. Missed inside again, pounding Perez in, but now the good hitters count. 3-0 Tigers in the ninth inning.
Dan, if you're the catcher, where do you put the target?
Middle of the plate, Jimmy. Andres Jimenez is waiting on deck. He's 0 for 3 today. Soft contact has been the really notable thing for Tigers pitchers today. They've induced a lot of soft contact. Perez swings and taps one softly foul. Kicks over by the Tigers dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ramon Santiago, looked like Chip Hale signaling from the dugout to position the infielders. You could see Scope coming over, trying to get a closer look at the positioning, double play depth. Scope shades up the middle. Outfield straight up, the 2-2. Fly ball, left field deep in trouble, and that ball is gone. A home run.
My goodness.
Roberto Perez, who hit 1 home run last year, hits a 2-run shot off Gregory Soto. And just like that, we've got a 3-2 game here at Comerica Park.
Well, it's obvious, like I said, when you're a 2-pitch pitcher, you can guess. He was guessing fastball. He got it down in his happy zone, and he did not miss it. That ball got out of here in a hurry, in a big-time hurry. That's called a quick bat. He was looking for that pitch. It was down in that wheelhouse that we talk about. He knew it was going right away. Just incredible, if you think about it.
And Soto, again, he struggled as he got the 8th and 9th inning last year. But it was really about the ability to throw strikes. It wasn't very often being hit for power.
Right.
That was a bit of a shocker.
That was a shocker.
A little soft tap foul off the bat of Jimenez. This means the lineup will turn over. Then Gamble, Hernandez, the top two. You just want to make sure this inning doesn't get to Jose Ramirez. Swinging a soft ground ball to second base. Charging Scope, knee-high bounce, easy flip to Castro. Jimenez bounces out, second out here in the 9th inning.
Well, that was a big out. You called it right. You don't want to get Hernandez up there or Ramirez.
Tigers Radio Network saluting Michigan companies all